was like in Tokyo, it's like
Mm.
wow, like, it's like
Ramen,
Ramen,
tempura.
soba. But as a foreigner,
it's
it's not obvious. Like we're always like standing in the wrong place, or, like
Walking on the wrong
yeah,
way.
walking the
Okay.
wrong way, but it,
I haven't seen him in
Okay.
3 years,
so
so
you live in
Kind of straight thinking of the Japanese people, little flexibility was kind of a cultural shock for me.
Hi. May I have your name, please?
Mark,
Anna.
Nice to meet you. So where are you guys from?
Canada.
Canada. Both of you. Okay. So is this your first time in Japan?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So what made you to decide to come to Japan?
It's a combination of skiing and
Okay.
eating.
Skiing and
Yeah.
eating. So where have you been so far in Japan?
Tokyo.
Tokyo. Okay. And you will go to somewhere to skiing.
Yeah.
So where will you go?
Hakuba.
Hakuba. Ah, really good. So how long will it be for the total?
20 days.
20 days. Oh, really good. So you spend New Year's Day in
Kyoto.
Kyoto. Oh, really great. So do you have any specific plan for New Year's Day?
We were told like to go to a temple.
Okay.
Like, I don't know.
Okay, you will find what you
Yeah.
see. Okay.
Yeah.
Are there any specific images before you coming Japan?
Images of Japan.
Like I don't know, but I just wondering you have any images for Japan?
I think a
And
lot
then
of
is it the
snow.
is it same as your first impression? I'd like to ask you.
I think I knew it would be a lot of people in density, but it was like in Tokyo, it's like, wow, it's like compared to where we're from, it's
Ah,
like
okay.
very
Yeah.
busy. And,
Yeah, very busy.
yeah,
So what about metro? Have you tried?
yeah, it's very
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it okay for you?
good. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Google with
Okay.
Google. Okay.
It's definitely very busy.
Yeah, really complicated for me. Yeah. So where in Tokyo? Where have you been in Tokyo? Do you remember the name?
Yeah.
Shinjuku.
Yeah.
Really busy place.
Yeah.
Yes. Shibuya.
Yeah.
Bueno.
Ueno.
Bueno,
Mhm.
Ginza,
Oh, so many places you have
Yeah.
been.
and then tomorrow Asakusa.
Asakusa. So you stay in Tokyo
Yeah.
and one day trip to come here.
One day.
Yes.
Okay. So where have you been in Kamakura here so far today?
Buddha.
Buddha.
Yeah.
Great Buddha. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
And the
Some
other
temple.
temples for the the unborn
Mhm.
children.
Okay.
Yes.
And then come here
yeah.
and
Yes.
beach to the beach.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Downtown Kamakura too.
Okay. What about shopping? Do you like shopping? Do
We
you
bought
Yeah,
Have
I
you-
bought a couple of souvenirs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yourself.
Yes.
Okay. So what about your friend or family? Do you have any plan to buy?
I think we're gonna get some like kitchenware, they're like
Chopsticks.
nice chopsticks.
Okay.
Yeah. Flatware maybe.
Okay, so what was the most surprising things? Are there any surprising things? Not
Yeah,
really.
well,
I think for me, so many people in
Okay.
Japan. Like the fish market was very impressive. Like
Oh,
how much
really?
fish
Ah,
there is.
So you have been to the market
yeah.
Yes,
in Tokyo?
in Tokyo.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah, the
Oh.
amount of restaurants like
Mm,
very
yeah.
impressive. Every street has
So
different
Mm.
restaurants and
yeah. Okay, so have you tried any Japanese food so far?
Lots.
yes.
Not. So do you find any favorite?
Sushi was
Sushi,
yes.
Yeah, it's very good. What else do we have?
Ramen,
ramen,
tempura.
tempura.
Soba.
So you have tried so many things.
Yeah.
So what kind of ramen have you tried? Do you remember? We have maybe 4 or kind of ramen.
We had one was chicken.
A chicken, okay.
The other was
Pork,
Pork.
with
Katsu.
soba
Mhm.
noodles.
yeah,
Okay. Which one do you like?
pork one.
I think pork.
Both.
was-
Oh, so you enjoy Japanese food really well.
Yeah.
Okay. So what about activity? Have you tried any activity like wearing kimono or tea ceremony or something like that?
No, we did.
We tried making sushi.
Oh, making
Yeah.
sushi.
Yeah.
Wow, really good in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I
So that
didn't
was
know
really
that. Are there any surprising things for you
in
Surprising.
Tokyo or in Japan.
in Japan?
I think the amount of temples and shrines
Temples.
that
Ah,
you
okay.
can find just here in Kamakura.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think it's like how orderly everything is. Like there's like a lot of rules, but everyone knows what to do. But as a foreigner, it's not obvious. Like we're always like standing in the wrong place, or, like
Walking
dodge-
on the wrong
yeah,
way.
walking the
Okay,
wrong
it's-
way, but
It's a little bit difficult for you sometimes.
Yeah, it's just like
Mhm.
you have to kind of watch.
Watch other people to do. Okay.
Yeah.
Talking on the phone in public places.
Ah, okay.
too. We notice it. Some restaurants have signs
Mhm.
and they say, "Be quiet."
Okay. So some restaurant has that.
Yes. they
Oh,
have
okay.
food. You have to eat and eat.
Really? I didn't know
Yes,
that.
They are so busy
Ah,
that yes,
okay.
it's just you have to eat and yeah.
Or maybe because of the COVID or something? No, you don't think so?
I don't know.
Could
I
be.
think they are just busy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay. What about Wi-Fi? Do you have any Wi-Fi problem? Is it okay?
We got like sim.
Okay. So where will you go after this interview?
Kyoto.
Kyoto. No, today.
Today?
Sorry.
Back to Tokyo.
Back to Tokyo. Maybe after sunset or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for doing this.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi,
So can I have your name, please?
I am Cynthia Lira.
Nice to meet you.
I am Pedro. I'm her son.
Okay, nice to meet you. So where are you guys from?
We're from Brazil.
Brazil. Okay. So is this the first time visit Japan?
No, it's my second.
Second time.
Yeah.
For you, both of you.
Yeah, this is actually our second time together. We first came here in 2016. We came to Kyoto.
Okay.
But he lives here.
Okay.
I've been living here for the last 3 years.
3 years.
I haven't seen him in
Okay.
3 years.
So
So,
you live in. So you visit him.
yes,
Okay. So how long will you stay or
2 weeks
2 weeks total?
total.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you spend New Year's Day with him.
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, we're going up Sakao-san. Yeah.
Okay, on New Year's Day.
For New Year's Day. Yeah.
very
Yeah.
good. So you, where do you live?
I live in Tamashi.
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 Tokyo.
Yes, Tokyo.
Okay,
exactly.
so one day trip to here
Yes.
today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of not one day trip. We're still going back.
Yeah,
We're
it's a
just
one-day
kind of
trip.
walking around.
Oh,
We came to
walking
see the
around.
Kamakura statue, the
Ah.
Buddha statue.
Okay. So where have you been in Kamakura so far?
So far, we've only been to the statue. We were looking for a place because my mom wanted to see Fuji, and we were looking for a
Okay.
Can you
place.
see Fuji from here?
Yeah, I think over
At the
there,
end, it
or-
might be. Yeah,
yeah.
but I think it's a bit over.
Yeah,
don't-
yeah,
not
I
sure it's
hope
gonna
so.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't tried yet. Yeah, I hope so. What kind of things that you want to do in your free time in Japan?
Just happy to be walking around with him.
Ah,
I'm really
okay.
glad. I really like riding the subway and just looking at the locals and
Okay.
try to get a feel for what it's like here. I find it a very interesting country.
Oh,
I've been living here for 3 years, so this touristy kind of energy already kind of washed away already. So I'm just living my life here, going to the
Oh.
supermarket and trying to live
Okay.
life as normal Japanese people do.
So will you settle here or go back?
No,
your-
I'm studying at a technical school, a Seimongakko, and after I graduate there, I plan on trying to find a job here, but that's been hard so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be sad. For
We're gonna
you.
see. We're gonna see. I'm all for him looking for his way. So that's why I'm interested in the country because I think there's something here that attracts
Wow.
him,
Okay.
and I find it paradoxical, like really strong, just interesting, very interesting. I find that the volcano thing is. I'm
okay.
very taken by that
Okay.
volcano thing. Yeah.
Okay. So, what was your first impression?
My
Japan?
very first impression of
Mm.
Japan, and it was the same in Kyoto, is
Mm.
the silence.
silent.
It's beautiful.
Oh, really?
You know, it's a quiet.
It's not
I'm
in your
from-
country.
No, I'm from Rio de Janeiro.
Okay.
I live in Ipanema. So
Okay.
it's like,
Which one do you like? You can enjoy.
I like both.
Yeah,
I like
think so.
both. But
Yeah.
there's something that is very peaceful about
Mm.
the quietness.
Mm.
There's something that feels steady. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
you-
very noticeable for me.
So you can enjoy both of
Yes.
them. Yeah. Okay. So what was the surprising things for you? Are there any surprising things for you?
Well, surprising things, there were a lot of surprising things, mostly cultural differences, I think.
Yeah.
I've had some cultural shocks since coming here. For example, there was. Do you have time? I have a little story, maybe,
Yeah,
to tell.
of course.
When I got here 3 years ago, I was kind of going from a hotel to where I was going to stay permanently, and we couldn't let our luggage near the Airbnb, or else it would block the passage,
okay.
right? So we went to a local parking spot, and while we were waiting the bus, that would take. It was a big group, like 20 people, something. We were waiting the bus that would stop around there, so we could put all the luggage to the bus and just go. But the owner of the parking spot came to us and said we couldn't stop there because this was a place for cars. And then we offered, okay, but maybe we can pay the same as if there were a car here. And he said, no, this is a space for cars. You can't stay here.
Okay.
You have to move. If you don't move, you're going to call the police.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, but we're just here for like 5 minutes. No, you have to go now, kind of thing. This kind of straight thinking of the Japanese people, little flexibility, was kind of a cultural shock for me.
Too strict or something. Sometimes it's too strict for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess the food was also kind of different, because food in Brazil and food here in Japan is pretty different.
Okay.
Also, another thing that's really hard for me here, I'm a vegetarian.
Oh, okay.
As a vegetarian, it's kind of hard to find places to eat out.
Yeah, it's
So-
not so common in Japan yet.
Yes.
Yeah, so it is difficult to find the restaurant or something like that.
Yes.
So do you cook?
I mostly cook. Well, I can't call it exactly cooking. It's more like for survival.
So you can eat.
Yeah.
Okay. So what about convenience store? Have you been to convenience store?
Yes,
In
it's
Japan?
it's a lifesaver. You know, for me as a foreigner who
Lifesaver.
doesn't speak anything, it's definitely a place where I know I'm gonna find my way around in some way.
Yeah.
So if I'm a little bit tired, that's where I'm gonna go for. You know,
Same as me.
to get
yeah.
yeah, because I'm staying at an Airbnb, so I'm one station away from him. So I really like that because he lives in a really small place, and I'm his mom, and I understand. I need my space, he needs his. I want to keep the relationship.
Is it popular in your country to visit Japan?
Yes, very.
Oh.
I think Brazil has the biggest Japanese population outside of Japan, or something like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Mostly, there is a place in the city of São Paulo, which is called Liberdade. Well, if you translate it to English, it's like a place called Freedom. Japanese kind of concentrate there. So most of the people that come to Japan here from Brazil are mostly from São Paulo.
Okay, so how long does it take from there to here?
How many hours?
Hours.
Literally, it's 22 hours flight, 22 flying.
Flying
And then
hours.
another 8 hours waiting between one airport and another. So it's about
okay.
30 hours.
It's
So
at
is
least
it-
30 hours.
So do you need transfer or
Oh, yeah.
a transfer?
You don't fly straight.
You don't. Okay. Well, it's such a long time.
Very
trip.
long, very
Okay.
long. Yeah.
That's why in 3 years I haven't been able to go back.
Okay. If you want to go back, what kind of souvenir do you want to buy?
Well, I guess my mom can answer this better because she's doing this souvenir kind of
Okay.
buying right now. What did you buy it for?
I love the bells. I love the bells and the daruna
Daruma,
dolls, the daruma dolls,
Yeah.
and the temple. You know, the protection from the temples, the different protections.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the really cultural things.
Yeah.
So what about for the friend or
That's what
family?
I'm taking for friends.
Okay. So what about yourself?
For myself, I'm taking some pieces of cloth. I love Japanese tools,
Okay.
scissors,
Okay. Where did you get? Where did
hands,
you
hands.
get? In Shinjuku or something?
We went a
I
lot.
went to the Shibuya one.
Shibuya one, the big one.
Ugh.
I think.
Too much, too much. That's one thing that I find insane is the commercial aspect of Japan. I was not aware of it. I did not see that in Kyoto,
Oh,
and
okay.
it is so strong. In when I went to Shibuya, it was like
Yeah.
too much.
As a tourist that we went to, well, I live in Tokyo, and then going to Kyoto, is that definitely Kyoto is more like a traditional city,
Okay,
traditional place,
more-
full of temples and things.
Yeah,
quieter
and
place.
the color is fit much
Yes.
to the town. I think the Family Mart, a convenience store has a brown sign or something like that too.
Ooh, I didn't notice the
Much-
color change.
Yeah.
Don't remember that.
So okay. Are there any difficulties staying or living?
Many difficulties.
Even you.
Many difficulties. I think for my mom it's easier because I'm here kind of protecting her from the hard stuff. Mostly because I know Japanese, she doesn't know much.
Yeah.
So when she needs something, I mean, to buy something or to go somewhere, I look at the maps and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So with me, we don't have much of a language barrier, but we still have even though I know Japanese, communication style is still pretty different.
Okay.
So it's kind of hard. I have a hard time. Yes, I have a hard time communicating with my teachers back at school sometimes.
Oh, okay. So teacher is Japanese.
Japanese.
Oh, okay. So the class is in Japanese.
Yes.
He does chemistry reports
Wow.
in Japanese.
Wow.
I
Not for me.
I
No,
know.
for me.
I study 応用生物.
すごい.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I study 応用生物 at a 専門学校.
Oh.
And I intended to go to how can I say this? Well, the medical part of industry, to not pharmaceutical, but kind of close to that. Yeah.
So you will get job.
Yes,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Okay. So where will you go after this interview?
We're gonna try to get that view from
Okay,
from
Fuji.
down the
Yeah.
down.
Okay.
After the Fuji, we still haven't kind of decided it, but soon enough, I guess the sun's coming down, so we
yeah.
might stay a little longer and
Yeah.
just, I guess, head back.
Okay. Thank you for joining
Thank you.
me.
ありがとう。
ありがとう。
ありがとうございます。